Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to see a topic about wind energy. So basically, everyone know about wind energy. What is wind energy? What is the wind energy? We know that. So the energy, it is derived from the wind velocity. That is what an wind energy, and this is an conventional energy or non-conventional energy. It is an non-conventional energy sources, and it can be used as a sources of energy, and wind energy is obtained from with the help of windmill. These are all the basic things we have already learned, and the minimum wind speed is required of 10 kilometers per hour. So this is the basic minimum wind speed, and is considered to be useful for working wind for an agriculture purpose. So these are the introduction about wind energy, and the next. So we know the availability of wind energy. So wind energy over the earth is estimated to be 1.6 into 10 power 7 megawatts, and which is equal to the energy consumed. But the wind energy available is dull form, and the conservation machines are large. And these are the main availability of wind energy. So next is suitable places for the erection of windmills. What are the suitable places? What are the main two places? One is offshore, next one is onshore. So what about offshores and onshores? So average values of the cost is 2,400 kilowatts per hour square by year, and the mountains average of 1,600 kilowatt per hour per meter square. Okay. So the plains, the average is 750. The plain is average 750. Compared to these three, which one is best? Compared to these three, which one has a maximum efficiency? Offshore has maximum efficiency. Okay. Then now coming to the next slide. These are the advantage. What is the main advantages of wind energies? What are the main advantages? Is a renewable source. So this is the main advantage, the renewable source, and is non-polluted. Non-pollutions, and fuel and transportation is no fuel and transportation is required, and the cost of electricity under low power consumption. The cost is also low. Okay. So next is disadvantage. So we'll be speaking about advantage, sure we have to discuss about disadvantage. What is the disadvantages? The availability of wind is dull and fluctuating in nature. So wind will not be available all the time, right? So that is main disadvantage. Next is unlike water energy, wind energy requires storage capacity because of irregularity. So it is not a regular thing. So the storage is must. The next one is wind energy operating machine is noisy in operation. So that is also a disadvantage. So we have so many disadvantages like this. So next, what is the next is windmill. So now we are speaking about windmill. The machine is windmill is a machine for wind energy conversion. This is a machine which converts the wind energy into the electrical energy. So a turbine which converts kinetic energy of windmill motions to mechanical energy by the shaft. The generator further converted into the electrical energy. These are the basic things we have already seen. Next, types of windmill. There are how many types of windmills we have? Two types of windmill. What are the two types? Major two types. Vertical axis and horizontal axis. In that, based on the design, they are split into. So vertical axis windmill has two types, and horizontal axis windmill has how many types? Based on the design. Based on the design, they have four types. Okay. So we will see this in next. We have a small activity, and after that activity, we can continue with this topic. Okay. So, who's that Palani first? Okay, good. Congrats, second place. I'm dangerous. Who's that I'm dangerous? Okay. Okay, start. So here we are going to discuss the first type, that is vertical axis windmill. So vertical axis windmill, we have seen based on the design, we have two types. One is sameness and darkness. So this vertical axis windmills are of simple design, are as compared as to the horizontal axis, and the axis of rotation of vertical axis windmill is vertical to the ground and almost perpendicular to the wind directions, and these turbines receives wind from any directions. These turbines receives wind from any directions. The generator and the gearbox of such system can be housed at the ground level. That is, generator and gearbox are at the ground level, and which makes the tower design simple. Tower design simple. This is about the vertical axis. The next is moreover the maintenance cost. This is the real picture of this mill. What type of windmill is this? Vertical axis windmill. So this is the actual picture, and the major disadvantage of this is the turbine usually not self-starting. So we need an extra force, extra source. So additional machineries must be required to push and start the turbine once it is stopped. Okay, this is about the vertical axis windmill. Now coming to next is next model. You can see the next model. So it is the principle of anemometer. What do you mean by anemometer? Can anyone say what do you mean by anemometer? Can anyone guess what is anemometer? So anemometer is the meter which sends the wind direction. Okay, which sends the wind direction. So that is it is working the principle of cup anemometer, and it is invented by Xavier in the year. Because of that, their name was kept like this. This machine become more popular since it is required low wind velocity of our operations and consists of two half cylinder. It consists of two half cylinder which is mounted on the vertical axis, and the direction of the wind gap at the axis between the two cylinder. So there will be a gap between the two cylinder. So two half cycles facing each other as S-shaped cross sections. So these are the picture of this wind turbine windmill. And with this we can wind up today's class, and we'll meet in next class. Thank you.